Good morning, friends. This is a poetry reading series by Tapasya Foundation, organized by Dr. Tapan Panda and his team. I thank Dr. Panda and his team for giving me this wonderful opportunity to read a few poems during COVID-19. Tapasya Foundation is doing a very good job of uniting people when we are practically going through social and physical distancing. Most people are depressed. People are feeling distanced from each other. During such a time, we need to connect, we need to share. One of my poems from my collection, Silver Poems on My Lips. The title of the book is Silver Poems on My Lips, and the poem is Who Says Death is the Only Truth? Death is not the only truth. Even after we die, if we have enriched the civilization by an inch with our contributions, with our sympathy, love, empathy, then we never die. We live forever through our contributions, through poetry, through literature, and through the memories that we have left behind. This poem, Who Says Death is the Only Truth, again aims at spreading love. Death stands at a distance all day, all night, smiling, unblinking, like that picture under the staircase. Are you waiting for the last bus? Do you know the sands are slowly rolling through the gaps of your fingers? Tighten your fist. You are enlightened to pick one, the coffin or a life of action. From one birth to another, augment the civilization. Does your love tear your shrunken lips? Open your wardrobe. Cover the breast of the poor. Apply on your lips the balm of a millennium's rebellion. Who says death is the only truth? See, your body of fog is still seated on the throne. You still shine on the firmament of stars. If you cover the breast of the poor, if you share your life with people, with the needy, you live forever in their memory. That is the spirit of this poem. The other poem I would read for Tapasya Foundation is from my next collection, Sukama and Other Poems. The title of the poem is Bridge in Making. It's about the creative imagination of a writer, the making of a creative writer. Bridge in Making, the title. I am an Indian poet in English. How long shall I wear this elegant garland? Can I even put it down? Poetry in English is like a passion for empire building. It is the subaltern speaking, the words pleading to be universally, intently heard. I guess what I write is not English. Still, it is a negotiable alternative to breathing, to the art of living. It is the aroma to keep my spirits high. It is a reconciliation, a bridge in making between the privileged and the marginalized. O muses, teach me how to break down this boundary. poets and Indian English poets, etched since ages between the periphery and the center, make my poetry as delicious as buttered rice, brinjal fry and dry fish, to look the world in the eye. I write in English to free my words, lying imprisoned in the arms of the heart, be it Odishan or Indian, but it's out of this earth and wind. I am the drunkard and I am the glass of beer. I have committed no sin which you haven't. I share your fate. Odia is to think, feel, dream and be my funeral pyre. English to me is my garland, it's my refuge. It's the voice of my longings and belongings, honest as the west wind and the yearly floods in coastal Odishan villages. It's the frozen marrow in my bones. But it gives me a name, my very own. It comes to me without tireless waiting. It torrents with the haste of Yamuna in July rain. Language is like raindrops shaped into a pearl. It's like happy, healthy, sprouted beans, like red wine from Goa, like silken embroidery on my outfit. Poetry kickstarts the day with the mercury boiled. It clears all barriers between the heart and the home and hearth. The letters of the English alphabet I use with their jingling anklets flood my world with joy. Poetry falls down in droplets. The stars melt away. I am Indian Odia by birth, with whitish brown skin, dark eyes. I am just a poet. English or no English. My turbans filled with muses. The third poem that I am going to read is just a small part from my book Sita. This poem, Sita, is a long narrative poem in 25 cantos where I have deconstructed the character Sita from Ramayana and I have placed her vis-a-vis as contemporary women. This book, Sita, is about a progressive, independent, bold character Sita who takes life in her stride. She faces life with optimism, positivity, without brooding, crying, complaining. Sita is the original ecofeminist in this book. I will read a few lines from page 111 of this book. How Sita defines herself, how a woman defines herself. I am Prakriti, born of and fading into Mother Nature. I am Shakti, phenomenal destroyer of Ravan. I am grace. I stand for mercy, bounty and redemption. I am the ultimate woman, the glorious mother of love Kush. I am nature. I have inestimable moods and assortments. I am power. I have innumerable appearances on earth. I am splendor. I transcend the crimson womanly. I am pure bliss. I float as foam on the sea of frenzy. I am innocence, born naked from the furrow. I am a teardrop. I stand for the morning mortality. I am a bird, grasped and fluttered to withdrawn regions. I am a memory, sweltering and reverberating time and again. I am birth. My girlhood is joyous with simmering intimations I am growth. I burn in the flame of the fire ordeal. I am death. I overpower Ravan. I eclipse evil. I am immaculate. I have the attitude for the tide of sovereignty. I am mighty. My power lies in ultimate motherhood. I am divine, and my love and grace redeem the universe. I am human. I suffer like any mortal ever is. I am benevolence. Let them admire my compassionate pedigree. I am malevolence. I care no birth, bondage and death. Thank you, Tapasya Foundation, once again.